Well, hi everybody. Today we're going to be playing a game called European Dodgeball. Here are the Europeans, you have to give them some credit. They've taken the best of a bunch of different games, smashed it all together, and made it into a pretty fun game for PE class. Here's how you play European Dodgeball. First of all, just like in Dungeon Ball, there are two teams. You're on your side. If you get hit by the other team, shoulders or below by a dodgeball, by one of the soft little gator balls, then you have to go behind that other team's baseline on their end of the gym. To get out of the dungeon, one player, just one player who's in the dungeon, who's on your team, has to catch a ball that's thrown through the air by your team from your side into the dungeon. If that ball is caught by one player, then everybody in your dungeon gets to go back to your side. So the game is very much like Dungeon Ball in that respect. But the game, the goal of the game, how you win the game, is to score more points than the other team. When a round is over, no matter who wins the Dungeon Ball war, the team with more points is the team that wins the game. Now, here's how you get points. You score a point. I'll move out of your way here. You score a point by scoring a basket on the other team's goal. You can shoot from your side. You can throw the ball from your side and try and make it in, which can happen. Or you can attack and go with a ball in your hand onto the other team's side. But when you attack and you go onto the other team's side, the only thing you can do is shoot that ball. So you can't go and throw it at another teammate, at a player on the other team, and you're not allowed to go hand it off to somebody who's in the dungeon to get them out. The only thing you can do is shoot that ball. So maybe you squirrel your way in there and you take a layup or you take a closer shot and you score. Then your team scores a point. It's 1 point per basket. There aren't 2-pointer, 3-pointers, none of that. It's just 1 point per basket. Now, when attacking players are attacking, you can be hit by the other team on whose side you are attacking. They can throw a ball at you, and if they hit you shoulders or below, you have to go to the dungeon. So attacking is at your own risk, but everything's at your own risk in this game. So that's how you play it. Now, we can keep score two ways. One way is you can get 1 point at the end of the game if your team completely captures the other team Dungeon Ball style, and you get 1 point at the end of a round if your team has more points. Now, the other way of scoring is just saying whichever team has more points at the end of a round, regardless of who captures who, wins the round. But, as can be the case sometimes with two talented teams, one team may not get captured all the way over the entire class period. It can happen where people just continue to free their dungeon, and no one ever captures completely another team. If that happens, then you want to be sure you're the team at the end of the game who has more baskets scored. Have a great time playing European Dodgeball. It's a blast.